Good news from Stamford Bridge. Chelsea captain Reece James showed promising performance in the latest training session. The right back looked sharp and full of enthusiasm, giving great hope to the Blues, who will face a challenging second half of the season. This season, James has been hampered by injuries that have limited his contribution on the field. However, his consistent recovery and extraordinary dedication have seen him return to his best condition. In the latest training, James not only showed off his physical strength, but also his vision and speed, which are the hallmarks of his game. The presence of James in peak performance is good news for coach Enzo Maresca, who relies on the influence of his captain both on and off the field. With a busy match schedule, including important matches against main rivals, James's presence in the first team is certain to be Chelsea's main weapon. The fans are now waiting for his impressive action, especially in helping the team stay competitive at the top of the Premier League. Will Reece James be the key to Chelsea's revival in the second half of this season? All eyes are on the captain to bring the Blues back to winning ways. Chelsea remain determined to keep Christopher Nkunku amidst huge interest from Europe's top clubs. Although the player has not consistently been a part of Enzo Maresca's main plans, the club is confident in his long-term potential. Interest from PSG, Arsenal and Barcelona continues to grow, especially as Nkunku is considered capable of adding a new dimension to their attack line. However, Chelsea will only consider a change if Nkunku asks for a formal transfer. In this scenario, Chelsea may look for a replacement in the January transfer window. Until now, they remain focused on maintaining the solidity of the squad and giving Nkunku the opportunity to prove his ability at Stamford Bridge. Torino have reportedly made a formal offer to sign Cesare Casadei from Chelsea on a permanent basis. The 21-year-old midfielder joined Chelsea from Inter Milan in 2022 for an initial £12.6 million, but has struggled to establish himself in the first team. Casadei has made just 6 cup appearances under Enzo Maresca this season. With both a loan and a permanent transfer on the table, Torino have been the first to make a move, offering Chelsea a permanent deal with a buyback clause. Chelsea are now considering the best options for Casadei, who is expected to get more game time at a new club. Lazio are also said to be interested, but have not yet made a formal offer. Meanwhile, other players such as Ben Chilwell and Carney Chukwuemeka are also likely to leave in the January transfer window. Jose Mourinho has revealed that leaving Real Madrid in 2013 to return to Chelsea was one of the biggest regrets of his career. In interviews, Mourinho admitted that the decision was made despite the pleas of Real Madrid president Florentino Perez, who had asked him to stay. Perez assured Mourinho that he had passed a difficult time and that great success was coming. However, Mourinho opted to return to Chelsea, despite realizing the huge potential that could have been achieved if he had stayed at Madrid. "I know what Perez said is true, but I wanted to return to Chelsea after 3 years of struggle in Spain," Mourinho said. The decision was followed by Madrid winning the Champions League shortly after his departure, while Mourinho has not won a European trophy since 2010. Rio Ferdinand predicts Real Madrid will win the Champions League again in 2025, with Kylian Mbappé the driving force in the knockout stages. In the Premier League, Ferdinand believes Liverpool will win their second title, led by Mohamed Salah, who is tipped to win the Ballon d'Or, becoming only the second African player to win the award. Erling Haaland is tipped to win a third consecutive Golden Boot, despite his form having dipped slightly this season. On the managerial side, Nuno Espirito Santo is tipped to win the Manager of the Year award, having guided Nottingham Forest to a top 4 finish. For individual honours, Ferdinand is backing Cole Palmer, Chelsea's 22-year-old midfielder, to win both Player of the Year and Young Player of the Year. If successful, Palmer would follow in the footsteps of Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale as the only player to win both awards in the same year. Chelsea face a challenge in offloading Ben Chilwell in the January transfer window, with the left-back refusing to take a pay cut on his £190, $000 a week contract. Chilwell, who joined from Leicester City in 2020 for a fee of £50 million, still has 2.5 years left on his contract. Despite being a rare signing for Enzo Maresca, Chilwell has refused to leave the club without financial compensation. Chelsea are now considering options such as a severance package or a loan with a wage subsidy to facilitate a move. Chilwell is one of 5 players who are being prioritized for release, along with Carney Chukwuemeka, Cesare Casadei, Harvey Vale, and Alex Matos. However, his injury history and lack of game time have made it difficult to find interested clubs. Maresca has previously suggested that several players, including Chilwell, may want to leave in order to get more game time. However, a solution to Chilwell's situation has yet to be found. Chelsea are monitoring Bournemouth's 21-year-old left-back Milos Kroos as an option to improve the position. Kroos, who is considered one of the most talented left-backs in the world, has caught the eye with his impressive form this season. With 19 appearances, 1 goal, 2 assists, and 4 clean sheets in the Premier League. While Marc Cucurella has been solid under Enzo Maresca in a multi-purpose role, Kroos' technical ability to carry the ball, provide progressive passes, and create chances has been a significant boost. With a price tag believed to be around £50 million, Kroos could offer a new dynamic to Maresca's system. Chelsea could use the combination of Kroos and Cucurella to add tactical flexibility, particularly in supporting a winger like Jadon Sancho. Kroos' ability to get forward and provide width could open up more space for creativity in Chelsea's front line. Leicester City have reportedly made an offer to Chelsea to sign young midfielder Cesare Casadei in the January transfer window. The 21-year-old is reportedly looking for a new club to get more consistent playing time. Casadei, who previously spent a loan spell at Leicester in the second half of 2023, scored 3 goals in 25 games and helped the club gain promotion back to the Premier League. Leicester's new manager, Ruud van Nistelrooy, is reportedly interested in bringing Casadei back to strengthen their midfield in the fight against relegation. In addition to Leicester, several Serie A clubs such as Torino, Monza, and Lazio have also been linked with the Italian player. However, there is no certainty whether his move will be on loan or permanent. Chelsea themselves are predicted to release several players in the winter transfer window, with Casadei being one of the names most likely to leave. United States international goalkeeper Gabriel Slonina has returned to Chelsea after his loan spell at Barnsley came to an early end. Slonina was initially loaned to the League One club for the full season, and was a starter at the start of the campaign. However, his form dipped, and he lost his place in the first team in late October. The 20-year-old goalkeeper has since suffered a finger injury, which has yet to fully recover. Barnsley have expressed their regret over the situation. Sporting director Mladen Sormaz praised Slonina's professionalism, despite him not being able to play as much as he had hoped due to the injury. Slonina, who made history as the youngest goalkeeper to play for the USMNT in 2023, was previously on loan to CAS Eupen in Belgium for the 2023-24 season. It is unclear whether Slonina will remain at Chelsea or be loaned out for the remainder of the season.